Today we're going to deal with a very, very touchy subject. In fact, it's so touchy I don't even know if I'm going to publish this video. I'm at least making it, then I'm going to see if I have the nerve to put it out there to the internet world. Let me just start out by first telling you the story. Before I sold real estate, yes, I was a car salesman and I did about everything at the dealership other than run the show. And so I'll never forget that I had a very, very professional couple come in one time, and they had whittled me to the bones on the purchase of a car. I mean, they were buying it at a rock bottom price. And then they said, well, just write it up. Well, they were so proud of themselves for getting a low price, they didn't consider all the other factors that went into the payment of a car, such as the trade-in and the interest rates and all those kinds of things. So, Gerald, what does that have to do with real estate? Well, you know, we have low inventory right now. Houses sell very quickly and generally somewhat easy. But does that mean that you don't need a real estate agent representing you? Well, I just want to share with you from my standpoint. You're going to say, sure, Gerald, we expect you to say that. That it's more important now than ever to have a real estate agent protecting your interest. Because if you're dealing with somebody who is experienced, they're going to be bringing a cadre of people with them to protect you in any way possible, whether you're buying or selling real estate. And so the price or the ease of getting a contract may be fairly simple. But for instance, when I come into a deal and I'm dealing with people, I bring with them a loan officer that oftentimes has 30 years of experience. I mean, I could tell you all kinds of stories when everybody else had said to their clients, there's no way you can buy a house. And my loan officer got it done. When I go into a situation and people need an inspector, they are, and I always tell them, you can get any inspector you want because that's your privilege, and I want you to feel like there's no coercion on my part. But I deal with people who are very, very highly respected in the inspection industry. I want my clients to feel confident that the house that they're buying, because we're in a caveat emptor state, let the buyer beware that they're buying a house that they can trust. The contracts that I use, that's part of the reason that I am a realtor rather than just a real estate agent. I want to use the very best contracts, and I study those contracts and I read those contracts and I have experience with those contracts that a lot of people just don't have. And then, you know, bottom line, and you know, it's kind of like there was a time that I was a pastor and it was like, if you needed to preach on humility, maybe you're not humble. And so one of the things I was just going to mention is integrity. You want to be dealing with somebody who has the utmost character and integrity when it comes to this, for most people, most important purchase they will ever make. Well, you know, recently I had a deal that we were trying to buy a house, not me personally, but my client was trying to buy a house, and it was on the market for about 48 hours, and we had offered cash and way above asking price. And the agent, the listing agent, was so nice. She sent us an email. She said, well, you didn't get it. She said we had 24 offers, and 14 of those were cash, and 14 of those were at or above the asking price. Well, I'm just saying, in these waters right now, you need an experienced real estate agent guiding you through them all. It may not just be the price that you need protection for. You know, I'm Gerald Wessels. I'm the team leader with the Wessels Realty Team. Help people buy, sell, invest in residential and commercial real estate. And I actually refer people all over the United States to some great agents and literally all around the world now. And it'd be my pleasure to help you whenever you have a real estate need.